It's charged right now. It's at 9%.
That's not the definition of charged.
Bobby, please give me some good luck, baby girl.
Oh my God, not the library. What is this, a Doctor Who episode?
Hi everyone, my name is Ash Said Hi.
My name is Thorman
Hi, I'm 850
and I'm about to play Where's My Glasses, a dice rolling game
by Steve Saylor.
That I'm very excited to play. I've got my dice ready, so let's get to rolling.
Cool. All right. So why don't you read the flavor text of Where's My Glasses?
Wake up, hero.
You wake up one morning, but not in your own bed.
You somehow are in your little brother's secret science laboratory underneath your house.
What's worse is that he stole your glasses.
You somehow have to find your way out of his lab to get him to give your glasses back.
You escape the lab. There are 3 rooms in this lab plus 1 control room.
You start with 15 rolls to exit the 3 rooms.
You can roll as many times as you need to exit each room, but the further you go, the less amount of rolls you have left to use.
Okay, vision roll. Without your glasses, your vision is really blurry.
You can see shapes, lights, and colors, but that's about it.
You have a -4 to your roll to leave the room. Oh no.
Upon entering a room, you roll 2d6 to determine what type of room you entered.
Based on what lab room you rolled, subtracts an additional negative to your roll to exit the room.
And you have to beat at least 2 or higher to exit the room.
After the lab room type is rolled, you may choose to roll 2d6 to search the room. If you do, it'll cost you 1 roll from your roll total.
But it could provide a random item from the random item table.
Yeah. So this will give you like special items that you can really use to help
Stuff.
with your rolls. Yeah, stuff.
I want
bunch of
stuff.
Once you've exited 3 rooms, you've now reached the control room. But there are now so many unlabeled buttons. But which ones open the exit? You must find 3 correct buttons to open the exit door.
Roll successfully 3 times to exit and win the game. But if you roll and fail 3 times,
The alarm goes off and your brother's robot minions take you back to the beginning without your glasses. Oh no.
Your roll total does not apply to the control room. The control room penalty is -3 to your total roll. And all your collected items from previous rooms can aid in your rolls. All right, Raga Draga, here we go. All right, 7.
7, you got the server room, a large, cold, dark room that has tall server stacks with blinking lights on them. It can be a maze to get out of here. -2 to your roll. You have to subtract 6 from your total roll. But before you try to exit the room, you can also roll to search within the room. And that might give you potentially a random item. What would you like to do?
You know, I'm gonna search the room for an item. I think that'd be pretty good. So 2 dice. 2 dice.
2 dice. Yep.
All right. 3 plus 3. 6.
Okay. 6. You got a large print fire exit map. You gain a one-time use, lower the room penalty by 1.
All right. I will go ahead. I'm going to search again.
No, you're only allowed to search once.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna try and escape. 7.
7 minus 6 is not enough, so that's a failure. So you can continue on, keep rolling.
All right. Let's see if we can do this. Ooh, 4.
Nope, still not enough. That's 3 rolls down, so you have 12 left.
All right. Here we go. 7.
7 minus 6, not enough. So that's 4 rolls down.
I'm putting all these dice in the dice jail. They don't deserve happiness. Only ones. Only nat ones. All right, here we go. 10.
10 minus 6 is 4. You exit the room. So
All right.
perfect. You have 10 rolls left to get out of 2 rooms. So why don't you roll to see which room you get next?
All right. And I got a 4 plus 1, so 5 total on my dice.
5. Okay, so you've entered into the messy library. There's piles of books and papers are all over the room that block your path to exit. And you're going to have a -2 to your roll. Would you like to search the room?
Yes, I would. I'm going to go and search the room. I got a 7.
7. Okay. A 7 is phone with 1% battery. You gain a one-time use free reroll, no limitations. So you still have the large print at fire exit map, and you have a phone with 1% battery.
All right. Well, 1% battery. Prayer to dream. A roll to escape.
Yep.
6.
Unfortunately, not enough. But again, you can use your reroll at any time after you've rolled. So it's up to you. But you have used 7 out of 15.
Okay, we're gonna roll to get out. Oh my God, double ones.
All right, that's 8 rolls.
All right, 10.
10 minus 6 is enough. That gets you out. So you're now entering the 3rd room. Why don't you roll again to see what room you get?
5. Oh my God, not the library. What is this? A Doctor Who episode?
Hey, basically, yeah. Your little brother loves books.
I'm glad he's into reading, but Pizza Hut's going bankrupt. Okay, he needs to stop.
All right. Would you like to search the room? You still but you still have 2 items left to be able to use.
I'm gonna search the room.
Okay, go for it.
Big. Oh my God, what is that? Okay, 9.
9. Okay. That is a magnifying glass. You gain a one-time use +1 to your vision roll. So you have basically large print fire exit map, phone with 1% battery, and a magnifying glass. You can use these in the control room if you make it, but you do have only 5 rolls left to exit this room.
All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna escape, and 4 is the first roll.
All right, that's not enough. So
6 is the next roll.
Okay, you have 3 rolls left to exit this room.
I need you to work with me here. 3 is not working with me.
You have 2 rolls left.
All right. 4 is not working with me.
You have 1 roll left. You can use an item, or you can just go with just blind luck. Pun
well,
intended.
I have a reroll, right?
You do have an ability to be able to reroll, so yes, you can reroll again.
Oh, let's 7 does not.
7 minus 6, not an.
We're gonna
not enough.
reroll using that 1% battery. Mommy, save me! And
All right, this is your last and final roll.
Can I use any other items in conjunction?
You
with this?
absolutely can if you want. Yeah.
What are the other items?
You can use either you can increase or decrease your room penalty, or increase your vision roll. So you can use both, and you need to only subtract 4 from your room total.
We'll do both. We'll do both.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
All right. So you're using your room penalty, your large print, a fire exit map, and a magnifying glass. You now need to roll. You have 1 roll left, Thor. And you need to roll 4. You have to subtract 4 from your total. Let's see what you do.
I got 5.
Oh no!
Oh man. Okay.
Unfortunately, you did not even make it to the control room. You used up all your rolls. You're now brought back to the beginning.
Not the control room. I wanted to leave. I've been in here for 74 years.
So roll on the lab table room. So roll 2d6.
Okay. Bobby, please give me some good luck, baby girl. Sniff the dice. Sniff the dice. All right. I got 6 and 1. So I rolled a 7.
That's 7. Okay. So that is the server room.
Okay.
So you have -2 to your roll to exit the room. It's a large, cold, dark room that has tall server stacks with blinking lights on them. It could be a maze to get out of here. So now you can roll. You can either roll for to search the room, which might potentially give you an item, but it also might give you a negative item too.
Okay.
But or you can start searching start trying to find a way out of the room. What would you like to do?
Okay. Well, I think I want to use one of my rolls because I want to search the room.
Okay.
All right. We're going to roll some dice here. And I rolled a 5 and a 4. That gave me a 9.
Ooh, okay, so
good.
a 9. That's a magnifying glass.
Oh.
You gain a one-time use +1 to your vision roll.
I like that.
So your vision roll currently is a -4. You can use the magnifying glass once to be able to make that a -3.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh dear. I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Okay, so 7. So 7 -6 is 1, so you still need a 2 or higher. So unfortunately, you have to roll again to see if you get this room. You're now 13 rolls left.
Okay, that's mad rude, but here we go. Bobby, that was a rude roll. Let's do it again, okay? Oh, all right, here we go. A 5 and a 6.
11. All right, so 11 -6 is 5. That means it's 2 or higher. So you get to exit the room, and you're now in room 2.
Okay,
so
we're in room 2. Okay, let's do it. I got a 6 and a 3.
So 9. Okay, so you are now in the field testing lab.
Okay.
There are several large mechanical devices that are propped up for different field tests. The lights are kept so bright it makes it hard to see. Now you have to -3 to your roll. So now it's -7, or you have to subtract 7 from your total roll to exit this room. So you can now either search the room again, or you can start just rolling to get out.
Okay. Well, I got like 12 rolls. I think I could use 1 to search the room.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. A 4 and a 1.
So 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So you find a large print fire exit map. You gain a one-time use to lower the room penalty by 1.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use it.
Okay. All right. So now you put it to a -2 for the room penalty.
Yeah.
So now you're back to 6 again.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's try to roll to get out the room.
Okay.
All right. Come on, Bobby. Okay. All right. Hold on. We got a 6. We got a 4.
10 -6 is 4. That's enough to be able to exit the room. So yeah,
All
you've
right.
exited the room.
Nice. All right. We cleared room 2.
Yay! All right. So now you're in room 3.
I'm on a roll.
Roll for the room.
Some may say. I'm on a roll. A 3 and a 4.
All right. So 7. So that's the server room again. So it's -2 to your roll.
Oh, brother. I think I'm going to save my magnifying glass for the last room. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. I think instead of looking for an item, I'm going to try and roll to get out.
Okay. Cool. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. No. Hold on. Bobby, I'm sorry, baby girl, but I got to let you go because I dropped the dice. Try again.
I'll let you re-roll again.
Now I can roll with 2 hands because
There you go.
Bobby was on my other hand. A 4 and a 6.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's 10 -6 is 4, which means you've cleared all 3 rooms, which is great.
Yeah, let's go. Once you've exited 3 rooms, you've now reached the control room. But there's so many unlabeled buttons. But which one opens the exit? You must find 3 correct buttons to open the exit door. Roll successfully 3 times to exit and win the game. But if you roll and fail 3 times, the alarm goes off and your brother's robot minions take you back to the beginning without your glasses. That dastardly brother of mine. Your roll total does not apply to the control room. The control room penalty is -3 to your total roll. All your collected items from the previous room can aid in your roll.
But you can still use your one-time use magnifying glass too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can make one of your rolls a -6.
Yeah, let's use the magnifying glass.
Okay. So that's -6.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What?
I got a 1 and a 3.
Oh boy. Okay, so that's that's a 1 fail.
Yep.
Okay,
Bobby,
now you're
that was
back
one.
up to Now you're back up. Subtract 7 to your roll. So
Okay.
try again.
That was bad. Okay. I got a 5 and a 3.
So that's 8. So 8 minus 7 is 1. So that's another fail. One more, and unfortunately, you lose the game.
Oh no. Okay,
But
here
you
we
can
go.
still do it. You can still do it.
We can still do it. No! It's a 1 and a 2.
Oh no!
I died.
No, it's just your robot minions. Your little
robots.
brother's robot minions got you and basically brought you back to the beginning of the game. So
Those dastardly robots.
I'm in. I get it. I'm in.
okay, cool. All right, well, roll to see what kind of room you get.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so that is a 9.
9 is the field testing lab. There are several large mechanical devices that are propped up for different field tests. The lights are kept so bright it makes it hard to see. -3 to your roll. So you have to subtract 7 from your total. So would you like to search the room or would you like to try to exit?
I'm going to try to exit because searching's not really yielded great results for me so far.
Okay, this is the only time you can search or until you get to the next room. So
I still believe in the next room.
okay, all right, cool.
Yeah. You
All right,
know,
so this is your
just have
first roll.
delusion.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a 10.
10 minus 7 equals 3. You're good. You got out of the first room. Perfect. In one roll. All right. Why don't you roll again?
Okay.
Let's see what room you
This
get.
is the one. This is the run. Now that I've said it, we'll see what
Yeah.
kind of roll I get. Ooh, a 12.
12. Okay, well, that's bad.
Oh,
that's
well,
the
I got
electronics
excited.
lab. A ton of shelves filled with electronic parts surround a large workbench with dangerous tools laid out on the bench. That's still a -7 to your
Oh my god. Okay. Well, you know.
Basically, it was -3, so you have to subtract 7. So, would you like to search the room this time? Hey, you used up only one roll.
That's
to
true.
get
I'm
out.
gonna search.
Okay,
now. I feel like
go
the
for
goods
it.
were in this room.
Okay,
They were
good.
here for me.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, that is 3, 4, 5, 6.
6? Okay, it's a large print fire exit map. You gain a one-time use, lower the room penalty by 1.
Ooh, okay. I feel like that would be kind of useful now.
You could?
I'd
You
like to
easily
just.
could.
This was meant for me. It was destiny.
Yeah.
Use it now.
Okay, cool. All right. So now you have to hit subtract 6 from your roll.
All right, 6 is better than 7 in this instance. So,
Yes.
boom, 5.
Nope,
fine.
not enough. So now
Fine.
you're back to 7.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm good. I'm so good.
You're
I'm
good.
so
Hey, you're good. You
confident.
got plenty of rolls. You're fine.
So confident right now.
Like,
5, 6, 7, 8.
8 minus 7, unfortunately, is not enough.
Yep. Ooh, 11.
There you go. Perfect. That's the best roll you've done so far. So there we go. That gets you out of the second room. So now roll again to see which room you get.
Okay.
This time you do want lower to be better.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not really about what I want, I've noticed. So,
Yeah, it's what the dice want.
it's what the dice want for me. Like right now, I just rolled a 10.
Okay.
So,
10 is the field testing lab, so it is -3 to your roll. So it's, you have to subtract 7, unfortunately. Would you like to search the room again? See, maybe
I mean, I do have some rolls.
you do.
We'll
Yeah?
search. We'll search.
Okay, cool.
Let's see.
Let's see what you get.
5, 6, 7.
7, you have a phone with 1% battery. You gain a one-time use re-roll, no limitations.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, those are pretty good.
And art imitates life because I never charge my phone.
Have you ever gotten it down to 1%?
It's usually at 1%. You can ask Elbel. It's usually at 1 or 2%.
D, how do you survive?
I don't like being tethered to tech, so I just kind of let it die a lot.
Like, how do you charge it though? Like when you charge it?
Sometimes, like once in a blue. It's charged right now. It's at 9%.
That's not the definition of charged.
For me, it is. All right.
Okay. All
And
right.
I'm holding
okay.
on to my 1% phone. I'm not using it yet.
Okay. Perfect. That's fine. Yeah, you can use it at any time. You can use it any time after you rolled. You can choose a re-roll. It does not count as one of your rolls. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a -3 room, right?
this is a -3 room, so you need to subtract 7. Yes.
I gotta really make this count. 8.
8 minus 7, not enough.
Enough.
You're still good. You're still good.
Yeah, it was close. It was close. Double 4s. It was a good sign.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 6.
Not enough. It's -1. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, that is 12.
That's it. That's that. You got out of the room. That's perfect.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
And you get to enter into the control room with your 1% battery, so you do get to re-roll one of your
Yeah,
fail save if you like.
I think this is the run. Now that I've said it, it won't be, but
You said at the beginning, and so far it has been. So yeah, all right.
manifesting.
Why don't you try to see if you can exit the control room? Find the right buttons.
Okay, that is an 8.
8, unfortunately, is not enough, so that is a fail.
Fine, you know, we start each one with a failure to keep us
Yeah.
humble.
Yeah, you're.
Okay, that is an 11.
That's save. So you have 1 fail and 1 save. You're doing way better already.
We're moving, we're zooming. These dice were they were the thing I needed.
Heck yeah, that's exactly it.
The blue. Always stick with blue. Okay, it is not gonna work because that is a 3.
Okay, that's 2 fails and 1 save.
Humble.
You're fine. You're humble.
humble
Yeah,
run.
you're the humblest person ever.
6, 7, 8, 9.
9 minus 7 is the just enough. That does meet it. So you have 2 fails and 2 saves. Whatever this one is, you still have your reroll.
That's
You
right, my phone.
So, one roll. I believe in you. You just need 1 roll to do this.
Please. I want to be a winner today. It's my birthday. Let me have this.
Is it really your birthday?
It is my birthday.
Oh my gosh, happy birthday. I didn't realize that. And you've been in meetings all day. I'm sorry.
No, it's a work day. It's just another day, but I only utilize or exploit my birthday when it's going to benefit my dice.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right.
Okay, that is 10.
10 minus 7 is 3. That's 3 successes. You have successfully exited the lab. Yay! You did it!
And I
So-
didn't even need the item.
Exactly, 100%. Now, why don't you go and read the "You Did It" section?
I love that it just says you did it. Amazing. Okay. You did it. When you successfully exit the lab and find your brother, he hands you your pair of glasses. He was secretly fixing them for you as a surprise. You hug and he asks if you want to play a game with him, yes or no.
There you go. So happy birthday! You got your glasses fixed.
Charming.
Yeah, you're the first person to actually be able to beat the game.
No way.
Yeah, legit.
Oh my god, amazing. That last roll, that's what I
That was
needed.
it. It was down to the wire. It's down the wire. You did it. But you did it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ash Said Hi, and I broadcast on Twitch. I'm a host, and I do all kinds of really fun things.
Hello there, my name is Thormangander. If you want to watch me play weird games on weird controllers such as literal potatoes, steering wheels, DK bongos, and more, you can catch me over at Thormangander, where we also do some tabletop such as Magic the Gathering, D&D, and much more, all while having fun conversation around accessibility.
Hi, I'm 8bit and I am a retro variety broadcaster on Twitch.
Well, if you loved watching this video and checking out Where's My Glasses, which is really fun, I think you will have a good time playing it. It's really quick to get into, super easy to understand and learn.
And if you'd like to check out Where's My Glasses,
You can buy on dungeonsanddisables.com.
System shut down.